Okay, before we start, how many traps does Cypher have? In my books, he has 2 traps, so someone explain to me, how does this work? How is that? Yeah, did you see that? Somehow the enemy Cypher plays 3 traps, and I have honestly no idea how this works. So if you got any idea, feel free to type it in the comments. Anyway, welcome to another episode of the Viper to Ascendant series. In this series, I try to reach Ascendant by only playing with Viper and give you guys a lot of tips and tricks. Last episode, we ended up in Diamond 2, so we're pretty close. Let's see where we will end today. Hello, everyone. In the first round, the enemies try to push A. And usually, if you just throw down your smoke over here, I would not recommend to peek elbow, because enemies could just push through your smoke and kill you from behind. However, if you combine your smoke with the Molotov, then there's almost no chance that the enemies will push through, and then you can peek elbow. Yep, coming. Never re-peek after a kill like that though, just go back to your team and play it safe.
Spike down A.
Oh, what a beautiful shot. Also a tippy, don't stand next to the box when peeking elbow. No idea. Oh, in the elbow. You literally have no cover over here. And we lost the round because of my mistake. Round 2, we were eco. Pistols versus rifles. Of course, if you have a pistol, you have a disadvantage in a 1v1 battle against the enemy. But here's a cool tricky that you can use. Instead of peeking fully against an enemy, try to go for some jiggle peeks. It will surprise you that a lot of enemies don't know how to deal with it, and you might get an easy enemy with the ghost. And after my bad crosshair placement over here, oh, 1 pillar. We still won the round. Thank you, team. One of the most degrading Valorant feelings is if the enemy gets you with the sheriff while you have a vandal. This is painful to watch, my friends.
Good job.
Behind the pillar in the middle. Ouch. Time for a revenge.
Toxins going up.
If you want to use your Viper ultimate to defend the site before the enemy's planted, try to only cast your ult if you are for sure that the enemies are about to push a site. If you use it at the start of the round, there's a high chance that the enemies will just rotate away. So use your ult when the enemies are using a lot of utility, like in this round. Sad that I messed up though, I should have used my mollies over here. A nice Viper lineup you can do is this one. The only thing you have to do is use your Viper molly against that building over there. It will land on the default plant and you might get a kill.
Spike down.
Not this time though, but the molly hit 100 on Fade, so worth it. A quick reminder to everyone, Valorant walls and boxes are made of paper.
You will not kill my allies.
1. That's 2.
1 enemy remaining.
3. Ooh la la. Also, don't judge me for crouching when shooting. I know I shouldn't be doing that. I'll work on that in the next video. In the first gun round on the attacker side, I used this wall on B. Honestly, this wall is one of the best walls in the game. You get so much control over side and easy push with your teammates.
Spike down B. Last player standing.
Oh, I was so blind there. Oh, that was so sneaky. I love it, I love it. And in the end, we won the first game. Plus 24 RR, let's go to the next one. Hello, everyone. So let's skip the first 5 rounds of this game, because no bueno. In the 6th round, we were eco, so me and Sky tried to do a crossfire to get the enemy.
One more B.
Whoa, Mr. Lowlander, what is that reaction time? Sorry, Sky, for that. You better win at 1 versus 2 now.
1 enemy remaining.
Nice.
So, in this 1v1, can you spot what I'm doing wrong? I'll just let it play for you and try to look if you notice something.
Oh, no.
If you guessed abilities, you're right. Abilities, Mr. Lowlander. Use your abilities. Anyway, when everything goes wrong on a bind game, you can always rely on that one trick, the teleport trick, my friends. Sometimes we just gotta play aggressive, right? This is an interesting game because we can learn a valuable lesson. You know that on the defender side, almost everybody is saying that you should play defensively, wait till the enemies are pushing. Well, we tried that and we lost 6 rounds in a row. But when we started playing aggressive, then suddenly we won some rounds. So the lesson, you don't always have to play by the books.
1 enemy remaining.
Goed.
Lekker bezig,
Ja,
jongens.
lekker man.
Oprecht erg lekker bezig.
Lekker, boys.
Honestly, when I play Valorant, I don't meet a lot of Dutch people. So the team synergy would be better than ever, I guess.
Gekoloniseerd. Gekoloniseerd.
Now a very important tip for the Viper ultimate. If you're using your ulti for the post plant and you fake defuse the spike, the enemies will probably try to run inside your smoke to try to kill you. But here's what you have to do. Go to the outer edge of your ulti. This way there's a higher chance that the enemy will walk into your crosshair when they walk inside your ultimate, and you just have to tap them, easy win.
1 enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Goed.
In de teleport. Hoeka.
One enemy remaining. 30 seconds left. Poison's off. Flawless.
On the attacker side, this happened. But the rest of the game was terrible and we lost in the end. Hello everyone. If a teammate uses a flash, of course play off it. So when Sky used a flash over here, I went for an aggressive peek.
They could be going there, going.
On split, the wall I like to use a lot is this one. It's just a simple wall that blocks off mid, ramp and A main. Very good.
Enemy remaining.
That's me.
Sometimes I feel a bit like a broken record, but I can't skip rounds like this one. As you see by the scoreboard, again we were losing pretty hard. And that's why I went for a sneaky lurk through sewers. You know, the thing that I always do and it works out so many times.
Spike down mid.
his legs. The spike is here. Psst, behind you.
My man was mid.
Oh, one more mid. Okay, I have to be honest, I was using Raze as a bait over here. The enemy was shooting on Raze and I waited till they had to reload. I should have peeked a bit earlier over here, my bad.
B.
Okay, play chill. One on two, man. Top left.
But hey, it worked out, right? I got 2 kills. But sadly, we lost this round. Again, in this game we were behind because we were playing too passively. So I went for some crazy strategies. Normally, you really shouldn't be standing over here in middle while placing your wall down. But as you see, it caught the enemies by surprise. So consider using these type of crazy strategies when everything else seems to fail.
Oh, spray down, spray down.
Hey.
In the first round of the second half, I suddenly started hitting some shots again.
One enemy remaining.
Nice.
Nice shot, Mr. Lowlander, but bad peek. It's the post plant, you don't have to play aggressive.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Me.
If you ever plan on lurking with Viper, make sure to use your wall first on the side where your teammate wants to push, so you can assist your team while not even being there. This is something that I often forget. I just didn't use any abilities in this round, so I really need to work on this. Not today, dude.
You will not kill my ally.
Oh yeah, also get the Sage first if she revives someone. I'm playing Rusty this game. The game ended up in overtime where I did a crazy strategy. Can you guess it? I went for a lurk again. Honestly, these enemies kept falling for the lurks, so I just kept doing it and it worked out.
Both on side, I think.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
In the 1v1, of course, you gotta play time, so I waited patiently till the enemy defuses the spike and then bam bam bam.
Nice. Nice one.
And we won the game in the end. Hello everyone. Okay, look at this clip and slow down. If you see 2 teammates looking to 3, you have to look the other side when you're pushing. Luckily, this Yoru didn't have good aim. Also, with Viper, you have to know your post plant lineups. This one is for generator. You see that thingy over there? Match the thingy with the thingy. You see what I mean.
Poison orb emitting.
Splashing you.
One enemy remaining.
I think I got it.
Nice.
We won the round easy peasy, but I think we have to rewind a little bit because something really funny happened. Here's an extremely important Viper tip that you have to do. If you want to go for a lineup, don't keep looking in the sky waiting for the defuse. What you have to do is look around you and only look in the sky if you're going to use your molly immediately. Why, you might ask? Well, in this round I was looking in the sky the whole time and apparently the enemy Phoenix was walking past me. I actually just found it out, pretty funny. Luckily in this round I did have eyes in my back.
Oh, there.
A few rounds later we went for a B split push. Look at this shot, man.
One side.
Now a tippy for when you are using your Viper ultimate. A lot of people think they have to stay inside their ulti, but this is not true, of course. You can also just use your ultimate as a distraction for the enemies and push out of it, just like I did in this round.
One heaven, one side heaven.
Oh, behind me.
What can I say? Even though my aim was not the best, this game was pretty smooth sailing. And in the end, we won the game. But now I have to confess something. In this video, I showed you 4 games, but in reality, I played over 20 games over a period of more than a week, and I just can't uprank. Normally, I try to rank up every episode, but I just don't have it in me right now. And you know what I was thinking? This is part of Valorant. You don't always rank up if you want to. That's why I'm sharing these games anyway. So you know, also I struggle a lot. I'm not that good at this game, but no worries, my friends. Next episode, I will rank up, and we will get that Ascendant one day, my friends. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I see you guys in the next one. Peace.